Now, the Democratic Alliance in the province has also expressed condolences to the parents, family and friends who lost loved ones during the tragedy at a tavern in Scenery Park, East London. The DA has called on for police to investigate the root cause of the tragedy. We now speak to Chantal King, the Deputy Leader of the DA in the Eastern Cape. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you for your time. Waking up to such devastating news, what is your take as the DA?
It's really sad that this has happened during the time of Youth Month. Staying in East London, it is very sad that you can feel the loss of the community because we all mourn with the family of this tragedy that has taken place. But of concern is we need to start looking at how we manage liquor outlets that sell on-site consumption, how the bylaws are going to fit in, but also more importantly, how we as the community start taking more ownership and start having a better voice when applications are being opened for any liquor outlet to open up in a residential area. So yes, we are very sad. Myself as a mother with young teenagers, we feel the loss of this family, and we also then call on the liquor outlets to make sure that when there are people going into the establishment, they literally have to make sure that they are not selling any alcohol to underage children. And that is basically where the crux of the matter also comes in.
Police Minister Bheki Cele also this afternoon, speaking to the residents and community members there, took stock at the parents, asking the parents what sort of responsibility should you be tasked with when a 13-year-old is not home at the wee hours of the morning, bringing the question on the parents and the parents' role over this. What's your take?
I would agree with the minister in that regard, because at some stage we as parents need to be mindful of the dangers out there. Today it is a tragedy of so many young lives being lost. Tomorrow it could be something else. So yes, parents need to be made aware of the dangers that are out there. They need to be held responsible to educate their children to be more socially inclined to not go out and be out at night late. For me, that is a big concern, especially in the area of Scenery Park, where you will not find just one tavern, but you might find 2 to 3 taverns in one street. And that is also the concern where parents will need to step up and say, but we do not need more liquor outlets in our area. Enough is just enough. Our children cannot be exposed to the consumption of alcohol at such a young age.
What are your expectations as far as the police investigation is concerned?
What we would like to find out, because nobody's got any clarity on what actually transpired for the cause of death, is to have a speedy investigation, which we welcome the minister when he actually called for a speedy forensic investigation and setting up a task team. But what we also would like to see and to hear from the owner is what crowd control measure did he actually have in place to ensure that this did not happen? Were residents informed in the area that there was going to be such a big bash that was going to take place? So those are the questions we would like to hear from him. But also we would like to find out from the liquor board itself in terms of is his liquor license still valid? Is it intact? And also, why was the bylaws not followed from the law enforcement agencies? Because we've heard that they have complained on numerous occasions to the police and to law enforcement. And we want to make sure that Buffalo City Municipality law enforcement does not renege on their mandate to ensure that bylaws are being followed, especially when the community have complained on numerous occasions. So those are what we are waiting for, and we hopefully will hear soon what was the cause of that and take the matter further.
Very well. Thank you so much for your time. Chantal King, the Deputy Leader of the DA in the Eastern Cape.